Have you ever heard of cornmeal cookies? Cornmeal cookies, right? Never heard of such a thing. I guess they were real popular back in 1932, but I guess that explains it. I wasn't around in 1932, but they sounded kind of interesting, so we're going to give them a whirl today. Here we go. So we're going to start with 3/4 of a cup of softened margarine. So we're going to add in that into a bowl. To this, we are going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar, just regular sugar. They're kind of a like a sugar cookie base, I think. But now we need to cream these together first. I love this. I love creaming together sugar and margarine or butter, but this one called for margarine, so that's what we're using. I think margarine was a popular thing during the Depression, so there we go. We're just going to cream this on together. Next to this creamed butter and sugar thing, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla and 1 egg, and we're going to mix these babies all up together. It's going to have a little party. We're going to set this to the side and mix all our dry ingredients together in a separate bowl because that's what the directions tell us to do. And we're going to put in 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and 1/4 of a cup of cornmeal. And did you know you can substitute grits for this? So if you don't have cornmeal, you can use grits. Kind of the same thing, they just grind it a little finer, I think, for grits. So you want to get these all mixed together, and so that's what we'll do. Next, I'm going to take our buttery mixture, and we're going to add it right on into our powders. Make sure we get all this goodness in there, because I have a feeling it's a cookie dough, so it's going to be a little harder, you know, a little more than a cake mix or something would be. So we're going to make sure that we got this all in there so we can have lots of liquid to work with. So we're going to mix this all together, and it's going to be a good old cookie dough. Now it's telling us to grease parchment paper for this next part. I'm not quite sure why, because it's got so much margarine in it. And the batter is actually quite loose, which I'm really kind of surprised. But, and I have a feeling it's going to spread because it said just drop it in teaspoon amounts. So I'm going to make sure I leave room because I have a feeling these babies are going to spread. So I'm going to put probably a dozen on here. And then we're going to pop these in the oven at 350 for 10 minutes. So I'm doing just what it said. So we will see how these babies come out. I don't know, they smell kind of good. I think they're going to be kind of like a sugar cookie, but we'll find out. I think this is going to yield about 2 dozen cookies. But I've got them all on here, and I've left a good amount of room because, like I said, I have a feeling these are going to spread. So I'm going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes at 350, and hopefully they'll be good. All right, they look good and smell good, but just as I thought, they did spread quite a bit. So I made the second batch a little further apart and a little smaller. So when they're done and cooled, we are going to do a tasty taste time. Woohoo! Alrighty, girlfriend, we're going to head on over to 1932. And hopefully they're good. I think they're going to be good.
I was going to say they smell like vanilla wafers, but they don't. They kind of do. Very subtle.
Kind of.
Cornmeal cookies?
They're cornmeal cookies. I've never put cornmeal in a cookie before.
It's good.
It's like a really sweet, like, corn muffin.
Yeah. I was going to say it would go good with, like, some barbecue.
Oh, right. Yeah, if you're doing a barbecue, these would be good to go with it. You're right.
Yeah.
These aren't bad, you guys.
And it's not as messy and crummy as, like, a hunk of cornbread.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Cornbread of the future. Or the past.
Yeah. Next time you're visiting 1932, check in on the cornmeal cookies.
You missed a great opportunity for a rhyme. Next time you're in 1932?
32.
Bring the barbecue.
Right? Okay. There you go.